You are not prepared!
Yeah, fuck me now. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. We got to turn on the mic as one does. You know, no biggie. Who cares about the mic anyway? Yeah, how's it going, Sunshine? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody else. Happy to have ya. Today we're gonna have another batch of account takeovers and also a little bit of giveaway action today too. Just a wee bit of giveaway action too. How's it going, Edvi? How you doing? How you doing? Finishing off the Classic Arena tournament. Might as well bang out a few points. Give me some gems or energy or some. Or that kind of stuff. Don't forget to set up your siege stuff, and also clan quests are out. Well, in 1 minute apparently. In 1 minute apparently. Don't forget to buy something from the shop if you still need to. Yeah, pretty much, Advi, pretty much. That's what it usually is. That's how it usually goes, isn't it? Trying to bang out all the points for this. Deck of Fate. Probably gonna open a few more small stones in the meantime. Shouldn't be too hard. Can I take these bad boys? Cometus scares me. Let's try this crap. I'll take it off manual, autoed out, that is. Ah, fuck. This will not be fun. Ah, shit. Now we're screwed. You motherfucking bitch. Bro, this feels like freaking live arena, yo. Had to work for that one. Let me see where I'm on the tournament. Should I even bother? 1 hour left, so people are gonna move around. 9 spots, which is the first loser spot, honestly. Not ideal. Let me see if I can get myself some arena runs. None in the hard left. Here's one in normal. Let's go ahead and do that and get me some gems that way. Did you guys go for the deck of fate? Any cool souls for you? Quite the whiff for me. Could have been better. I mean, it is kind of a bait, but then again, if you get yourself some really good souls out of it, not exactly a bait, is it? Nothing exciting? Yeah, do be like that. Honestly, it's a pretty good time to be pulling souls, but that's if you care about souls. If you care about some guaranteed champion in the future, to be fair, guaranteed champions from souls have not been bad, but also increasing your odds of actually opening some good stuff out of the souls, not bad at all too. Go back to the clan quests. That's an easy one. Grab myself the Silva, the Void Shards, and this shit. This one's also pretty worth it, but I have plenty of them, and also my clan gold is a little bit on the low, so let's chill with it. I am definitely spending insanely much more time in Raid, because I literally have not turned my computer since 2023, and Raid is always on the background, so there's your answer. Nowadays, I mean, ever since I started streaming Hearthstone like 8 years ago, I only played Hearthstone when I'm actually streaming, so how much do you think I'm playing? Not that much. As for raids, I'm literally constantly in the game on the side monitor at least. So there's your answer. Definitely not even close. In Raid, there's just so much more things you need to be doing, whereas in Hearthstone, I have a full collection since so many years now, so it's not even exciting for me to open packs or anything like that. Whereas in Raids, you're never gonna take away the excitement of opening shards. A single predator can literally destroy my whole career with that shit. Okay. Good. Let's see what this ball sack is gonna do. But yeah, guys, today I'm gonna be giving away my second account, the one from the tournament, which we had some insane progress on. So if you guys are interested in that one, watch the video about the giveaway and enter. I'm gonna draw the winner in an hour or two. Be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna do a couple of account takeovers today, fret not, the ones from Calendly though. Nowadays, we do the account takeovers from the people who have already signed up for takeovers. So if you want one, you can sign yourself up one. In a few months, we will get to it. It's not fast, but can't beat free. Uh-oh. There we go. How's it going, Grease? Wait, how the hell do you freaking spell that? GR? Like, if your name has a Scrabble score above 12, I'm gonna have a hard time reading it. What can I say? I'm very good at languaging. That is definitely a lot more than 12 score. Fucking hell. Fair. Facts. God damn, this is so fucking dumb. Bruh. Get the sheep down. Bruh. I can protect it, bro. Why won't you die? Please? I beg? Oh my fucking lords. Eat shit. What did I just say? There we go. Okay, how's the tournament looking? Spot number 6. Couple of more wins and I could be getting the big gems. I don't feel like waiting for refreshes and shit. So let's log in the first account takeover for today. Let me see what we have to do. Okay, Lionel and Lewis. Starting off with Lionel. Gear cleansing, filtering tips, Hydra team, and next steps. Okay, let me try and open both accounts at the same time. Where the Plarium play at, man? Bruh. Barrow. Where are you? Wow. Okay. Now I'm gonna manage to actually log into accounts. Okay, I'll manage to log into the first one. See what it do. Is Lionel here? Uh-oh. Bruh. How's it going, bud? DM me on Discords if you want to hop on a call and maybe discuss a few things. You said you wanted some tips, so maybe we can do that. Okay, class of 2025 with the Hanorok. Good stuff. Got a few Legos already. Bellup's almost there. Couple of baddies. Yeah, all around the random legendaries you've opened. Nothing to write home about, that's for sure. But you got a few good ones. Okay, let me call Len. How's it going, man? Okay, I heard you there. Welcome, welcome.
Just put my volume up.
Okay, so you need some help with gear cleansing, filtering, Hydra, and next steps. Sounds about right.
Yeah, the gear cleansing part, I don't think it's too needed now because it's been a while. But I think it's more about team building tips, like what camps to do next, what teams to do next.
Okay, you got yourself some really important Hydra champs in here, like Ugo, like Shamail is absolutely OP there, Rector Drath is amazing, so you do have yourself some very, very nice champions to tackle even harder stages of Hydra, because without Perfect Veil, without Fear Mitigation with Shamail, you will be having some issues there. Ugo's gonna be great for the block buffs, that kind of stuff, so yeah, let's take a gander at what kind of Hydra action you have been dabbling with.
Hard top chest.
Okay, what was
you could probably
I am
see
Len,
my
right?
team.
Yeah, I am Len, 1 key, 38, sounds good. Okay, top chest on normal as well. Well, yeah, Brutal would be the next one to tackle. Obviously not this week because you've already used your best champions, but
yeah,
it's not a big
Brutal
deal.
this week, but it was a big fail, so that's why I wanted some tips. Maybe it's a gear problem. Maybe
Perhaps
we can improve the team.
Yeah, let's take a gander at what we could be using here. Definitely start working on your Shamail, because he is gonna be the reason you can unlock the harder stages of Hydra, and the main reason behind that is this thing. Whenever an ally receives Fear or True Fear debuff on an enemy, this skill will instantly remove the debuff and fill the team leader's turn meter by 15%, which is kinda insane. With the Fharakin or Takeover for that matter as a team leader, you will get yourself a lot of healing or a lot of increased speed, turn meter boostage, all of that good stuff. The remove debuffs is gonna be nutty, so yeah, all around, Shamail is gonna be absolutely amazing when it comes down to mitigating the fear heads bullshit. Question is who is going to be dealing damage for you, and you don't have that many amazing damage dealers for your Hydra team so far, it seems. We do have
Morag,
Tholin
and Ezio, all of them.
Yeah, Tholin's good. Ezio is definitely nothing to write home about when it comes down to Hydra, mainly because all of them are basically immune to poison, so Ezio is kind of whatever there. He still does some damage, but definitely not the damage we're looking for. But yeah, for now we might have to use that. Just because you don't really have anything too amazing aside from him. Pelops, I'm not sure if Pelops is gonna do anything that Da Vinci for you. He does bring some nice protection, the magma shield is nice and all, the HP burn, but I don't know. Will he really do all that much? Let me check. Yeah, for Hydra, he is listed as a 4-star. I have a feeling it's because of the magma shield and what you could be doing with Titus with him over there, but...
Yeah, on normal, he was my main HP, main damage dealer. Him and Gio, on the normal player.
Maybe it's not a bad idea to bring him just because we already have most bases covered. The only base we really don't have covered right now would be Provoke, however. If you don't have a good Provoke...
I just got Vogoth, I think, so that might help.
You got yourself quite a few decent ones here. I think this guy was goated as an epic provoker. Because he also brings Ally Protect, attacks all enemies, has a 50 chance for 1 turn, books out 3 turn. Not that amazing. What about this Lego? Next one enemy. 2-turn provoke, okay. Books down to a 3-turn cooldown, but it is a lot of books and I would not advise booking him out. What else does War Chief do? Has a passive. Not the worst. Yeah, this guy is actually going to be pretty goated when it comes down to provoke, War Chief. But I would not spend books on him. For now, he's gonna get the job done. He's gonna bring provoke, decent amount of survivability, healing, that kind of stuff. So I think this is the team. We have ourselves cleansing, increased speed, block debuffs out of her as well. Decreased attack ain't the worst, increased defense. The passive is awesome, decreased speed a little bit. We have Takeover with the revive, increased speed. Even though Takeover... he's maybe too good for this team, because you already have most of what he's bringing. Like, we have the increased speed from her, we have some healing out of him, some protection out of him. So Takeover might be a part of another good team for you. Question is, do we have another reviver on the account, aside from Rector Drath, because she's also going to be pretty essential for another team?
I have Ursula there, the voice.
She's not bad. She's not bad. I'm down to slap her in. The thing is... Ursula also brings cleansing. Wait, no, she doesn't. She brings strength and increased defense. That's good. Okay, I'm mixing her up with something else, I think. Okay, so maybe this is the team. This would be your brutal team. The cool thing about Shamail is you don't really care about him. He only needs to be existing over there. Like, he literally just needs to be he just needs to be alive. So you could be building him just an HP and defense so he doesn't die easily. Even as a level 50, I think he's gonna work. You don't care about booking him if you don't have any epic books laying around. And the only thing he's good for and there is for the passive. His damage is gonna be pretty mediocre and he's gonna be slow as shit. But he is gonna be cheating out this stage for you. The dumb thing about him is he's gonna waste a lot of time for you because he's gonna counterattack with 1000 damage over and over and over again when a debuff happens, but he is just way too good to ignore, especially for your account. So definitely use him. War Chief, he can also probably work as a 50, but obviously 60 would be best. I'd try without booking him, because both his A1 has a chance to provoke, and his A2, it has a 2-turn provoke. Problem is, you're probably gonna have some issues with him, but just build him super fast, so if the A2 fails, you have a shot at the A1 landing. Because the head you need to be provoking needs to be provoked at all times, especially with your low amount of damage you're gonna have on this team. You're simply not gonna be able to kill the head fast enough before the provokes wear off, so this guy's gonna have to be quite quick. So yeah, I think this would be an okay team. What we are missing here is Hex, however. Nobody is bringing Cursed Hex, that is. And that's probably going to be the case for all of your teams, because a Cursed Champion is not that easy to get in the early game. So yeah, right now you don't have anybody to bring Hex, which means you're going to have yourself a good amount of Cursed set. And maybe has to be an AoE champion, man. Who the fuck's going to bring the Cursed set?
Would it be Ursula with the second skill, or is it not good enough?
Perhaps. Maybe we could. Okay, you need to start farming a lot of curse set, because you need yourself a couple of more fast pieces. Doesn't have to be perfect pieces, but just with a little bit of speed on him would be great if it's bottom row, HP, defense, that kind of stuff for Ursula. But yeah, these two items are pretty good for her as is. Just find a couple of more curse pieces. Right now we still have Ice Golem, so if you haven't finished that tournament, it's actually finishing off in a couple of hours in it. You've already done it, and you've sold everything from Hex, it seems. So definitely start farming yourself some Hex gear. It is very, very important for Hydra. That's the only place it's really, really important for. So always have yourself a couple of decent sets. One is enough technically, but one for a support champion with a lot of speed, one with a lot of crit rate for damage dealer, that kind of stuff, so you can basically be versatile who's going to be bringing the cursed set into a Hydra fight, because without the cursed set, one of the heads is going to be very hard to target, and you don't want that. Head of Mischief, was it? Torment? No. This shit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, has a 75 chance of redirecting an enemy attack onto another random head. Will not occur if this head is under Hex. So this is the main reason why Hex is so important, but also it does increase your damage quite a lot. So yeah, having yourself a couple of curse sets would be very important for your account for Hydra stuff, and you're basically gonna trade around that curse set on your other teams. Like, just use that set on the champion you're using for the particular Hydra, and then move it to the next one. That kind of stuff. So yeah, try something like that with this brutal team. Another hard team would be with Rector Drath for the perfect veil. Let's go for some damage. It's not going to be amazing. Maybe Morag, I don't know. She's not that hot, but it'll have to do. Increase speed, decrease defense out of Deacon. This guy is also a reviver, by the way. With a little bit of increased speed, a little bit of HP. Who else are we gonna bring to this fight? Not that many champions leveled. That's the thing about Hydra, it opens up way too early for people. You literally don't have yourself 18. What the fuck happened with my camera? Piece of shit. Good job, camera. Hate Logitech so much. Okay. That fixed it. Perfect. So yeah, you literally don't have yourself 18 goods, level 60 champions just yet. Let alone Hydro Specialists or anything like that. So it will be kind of rough. Who else can we bring here? Again, we need a provoke. Yeah, I guess this guy might help. Probably won't though, because it's gonna be too slow. It's okay, Johnny. It's not the best, but it's okay. Yeah, you don't have amazing provokers, it seems. This guy was actually kind of okay, wasn't he?
Yeah,
place provoke for 2 turns, that's actually pretty nutty. Okay, so let's remove that guy. That's gonna be your provoker for hordes, and block buffs is what we're still missing. So Ugo will help on that front, and here Ugo can be built in a hex set. So again, we have revive, turn meter boost, but no increased speed here in it. I don't like that. Turn meter boost is cool and all, but without increased speed, we're gonna be slow as mud. What other increased speed champions you have? The Gore is left for one more team, but the way things are going, it's probably gonna be on the easiest squad. Ugo brings a little bit of increased speed, nothing too special. No, he's not giving shit. He only gives it when he dies. Yeah, you don't really have an amazing increased speed champion here. So it might be a little bit sketchy, but give it a try. And for the normal team, we bring Tagore. Do we have another perfect veil? Nope. So yeah, that's the issue here. That is the issue here. Technically speaking, you could try without perfect veil and bring Tagore into the hard team. I'm not sure that's super bright though. I'm gonna have to test that out, see what works, what doesn't. But the thing is here, at least Ezio brings himself a little bit of a perfect veil. So that's something. Actually, no, he's not gonna bring himself another perfect veil, is he? That's stupid then. Nah, fuck it. Let's bring it back. It's not ideal, that's for sure. It's not ideal, but we can't have a... Come on, bro. Okay, here it's gonna be pretty bottom of the barrel at this point for normal. But if you can do brutal and hard, that would be already amazing for you. Who's really left for us? Nobody. That's the neat part. Basically, nobody's left for you on for another team. So I'm really not sure if we should even pretend there are champions for another team here. What was this guy doing? Wasn't he Arena? Samar. Garbage for Hydra. No, I don't think you have enough champions for another Hydra team for now.
Okay.
So technically speaking, Tagore could be instead of this guy. Yeah, let's just do that, even though we don't have... No, we do have Decrease. Yeah, perfect. So this is gonna be a much better team like this. We can put Ezio for Speed Aura, and yeah, this should work out. The damage is definitely fucky, but it is what it is. So yeah, Curse City on your Ugo, and that should be working out for you. Okay, anything else you're struggling with, dungeon-wise, maybe?
Yeah, the hard teams. I think for Spider I'm good because I have Tholin, and I can do hard 8. I'm not sure.
Really? Just with Tholin?
Yeah, Tholin, Veno, and Ezio.
Interesting.
Fair enough. They cleared it
Sounds
well.
good. But don't bother
for the
yourself
other
with
stages,
the hard dungeons unless it's just for missions. Because it's really not doing that much. Like, usually farming stage 20 of all of the dungeons is the best place to do it. For tournament points, for energy-wise, for gear, it's good enough. Like, unless you're farming stage 10 hards efficiently, there's no point to be farming the hard stuff, I'd say. Unless you're doing it for a mission. Yeah, I do account Takeovers for right about anything, Spunky. Right about anything nowadays.
Then I think maybe just Chimera, because if I can do 20 of everything now.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah, basically start struggling with the horde dungeons when you reach those Marius missions, basically. What kind of Chimera are you tackling right now? Brutal?
I think I did Brutal, yeah.
Yeah, Brutal is decent. You are pushing yourself indeed.
No. Actually, I don't think so. I think I max normal, actually, now that I think about it. And I don't
Let's take a look at Brutal and see if we can do something about it. I think Ezio is okay. Tholin, yeah. This grill. Is it gonna be Geomaster or Pelops here? Definitely want to bring Tagore. Do I want to bring Tagore? I mean, he's a pretty good healer and... Reviver and speed and damage mitigation, but... Is that the way?
The sets for Tagore and for Pelops are a bit scuffed, so if you want to try that,
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at them.
better to rearrange it a bit.
Yeah, the team you already have, it's not bad. Single reviver though, I'm not sure you're gonna last that long with a single revive. Brings good amount of healing. The perfect veil out of Rector is nice and all, but... this might be a better team. Also, why did you give Pelops this blessing? Any idea behind it?
A lot of debuffs, and I thought it would do more damage with it.
I mean, in that line of thinking, so would Ezio, and Ezio will bring real damage, whereas Pelops, he's more of a support type champion for the most part. Yeah, people do bring him with Awakened, with Nature Wrath actually, but is that wise? And also, why the hell is your Takanrak in Nature's Wrath?
that is just, I don't know, that's random.
Yeah,
I had it
like
on Brimstone before I had Ezio, but then I got
oh, so you changed her? That's fucky.
Yeah,
no, that's gonna cost you that. No,
it's
that's
gonna cost me a lot,
300. Well, that wasn't very bright. She's not meant to be dealing damage. So, thing is, a 5-star Brimstone is better, obviously, but eventually, this is gonna be a silly blessing for her. Tholin, only at a 3-star. Not that amazing like that, I'd say, but it is what it is. Well, at least we have Ezio with a 5-star Brimstone. It's something, but I'd rather if it was on Pelops, I'd say. I don't know. Okay, let's take a look at these people, see what you've done with them. No ignore defense on Ezio, which is not ideal, but... What's that now?
I think you can change it. I think I never did on Ezio. So if you want to change it to another one and put Brimstone on Pelops, that's okay.
I don't know.
The first one's free, no?
Yeah, it is. But Hades do say that actually Nature's Wrath is a good blessing on him, even crushing Rend, which is kind of crazy, honestly. But for a endgame account, you are gonna want some damage out of him for sure. So I guess we can leave it like that. It's not that bad. Let's see if we can build this Ezio with some ignore defense on your account. Might be an impossible task, however.
Yeah, I don't think I have much Savage.
You have a few. Nobody's actually equipped in Savage 2, which is strange. At least Tholin could have been. You need to really start farming a lot more lethal. When there's a Dark Fae rotation, always farm it. You don't have any other Impulse or Instinct, whatever the fuck it was. So let's see what's the situation with Savage. Some good crit rate gloves, some good crit damage gloves. Not good, but they exist. This one's also not that ideal. Some speed boots. I'm pretty sure we can actually muster together a couple of builds like that. You've started farming yourself some Merciless, which is great. I doubt you're gonna have a 6-piece Merciless anytime soon, though. Although, this is an amazing piece. An amazing piece for Ezio, might add. This would be a compromise. You don't have any accessories, because those are pretty hard to get. So yeah, let's try to remove everything and see if we can build it better. Oh, you do have some Impulse, but no, I was talking about Instinct. Where'd it go? Fuck. Okay. A little bit of crit damage, some accuracy, some attack, definitely not bad. The way things are going, this might be a crit rate glove kind of build. This is a pretty okay attack chesticle. Now let's slap that one on. We saw these crit rate gloves. They're not that amazing, but let's see what else we have. Speed, crit damage, attack percent. These are beautiful. Not as good, not as good. Okay-ish. The rest are 5, so not that good. This helmet looks pretty adequate. This one's also pretty good, but that one's a 6-star with a lot of good stuff, so why not? This one's also pretty alright, but it's a 5. And we already have ourselves 4-piece Savage, so the job is done. Now we could actually remove a few pieces if we don't like them. The crit rate is nowhere near sufficient, so we are gonna need crit rate gloves, but to be fair, the crit damage is already pretty decent for an account like this, and we're gonna have some crit damage for the rest of it anyway, so why not? So, we're sitting at 40%. You already got yourself the mastery, so if we not put any more crit rate, this will be good enough. These gloves are okay. Double attack percent, some crit damage on these. I kind of like them. It's probably going to be a broken set. After this gets leveled, might as well do it. We're going to get crit capped. There we go, perfect crit cap. And we can just put ourselves a shield with a lot of crit damage, a lot of speed, that kind of stuff. This one is pretty good. I wonder if you have another. This one looks pretty alright. I saw you have 5-star crit rate gloves on speed. me see, what's your highest crit damage? This one looks pretty alright. We could just steal it, and that's gonna get you some decent speed. The crit damage is gonna be alright, and maybe we can put you a feral accessory for the 5 extra speed at the bottom. Yeah, I kinda like it. Okay, so now we are in ignore defense. This is gonna get you a lot more attack now. Got even a little bit more crit damage. But now that I said it, I saw a pretty adequate Savage shield, I think. And this chest, we'd be much happier if it had 6-star, obviously. Nah. Nah. I think we can leave it like that. This is a pretty adequate build for your account. Perfectly crit capped. This is gonna go up to 210-ish after the glyphs. 257 crit damage for your account is pretty acceptable. Good relic you have there. This one can turn into plus crit damage. It's not a bad piece to be rolling. Sadly, you don't have anything good on Feral for the +5. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. -5, but
Crit damage ascension even, yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
Okay. This is gonna cost a lot of accuracy. Right now you don't need all of that accuracy. But these are not that hot either. What we could do is check for a chronophage item, perhaps. This one looks alright. Crit rate, nothing else amazing on it. But it's not too bad. And this means we need a hot single item on the chronophage front. We don't need all of this crit rate this thing is bringing, even though it's a pretty good boot. This one's shit. No. This one's alright, but the one you already have is so much better in it. Crit damage, speed. Triple crit damage on this one. -10 crit rate though, that's not a big problem because we have 21 here, but also we're still gonna be missing. I don't know. Maybe it's just fine like this. Yeah, let's just keep it like this. Looks pretty alright. 190 speed. It's gonna go up after we're done glyphing. Actually, not that much. Actually, not that much. This one could ascend into 12. Yeah, it's actually a bit on the slow side. But for the price of having ignore defense on him, I'd say it's alright. We got ourselves about 5k attack. It'll do. Must. This can roll crit damage, this can roll 20. Not 20, 13 attack. This one can roll 12 speed. All around, not that bad at all. Let's see what Tholin's looking like. Again, same deal, no ignore defense. We can save it as a preset, save it even as a global. So you can be throwing it around other people when you need it. Okay, you're actually decently quick for attack boots. But we will have to make some changes here. So let's see what we can do with Savage again. Those boots and chest were not bad, but the boots might be a little bit too greedy with that kind of speed. Let's start off with the accessories, see if something sparks joy for us here. Yeah, these accessories are pretty good for your account for now. So let's look at the rest. Again, it's gonna have to be from Savage. These are 5 stars, pretty good rolls. Honestly, the one on Ezio is pretty good though. I think we're gonna have to botch Ezio a little. That weapon is just way too good. Okay, the crit is gonna come after we level this. Would be great if we have a couple of cruel pieces. You do have a couple of speed pieces. Nothing too fancy on this chesticle though. This boot is pretty good, for a defense-based nuker especially. These were his old ones. Pretty alright pieces, that's for sure. But we will be pretty slow if we go with the... Yeah, a lot less speed. The attack is pretty good, but the speed is just non-existent. Here's a good cruel chest, but no good speed boot to go with it. This one looks okay. This one is pretty good. We had it on Ezio before. Problem is there's no attack chest for Savage left. The one's on Ezio already. Might have to be a broken piece. Okay, 6,000 attack. Crit rate is way too high even without these leveled. After they're leveled it's gonna be 130. Can we get crit damage gloves? Too low. Way too low. Nice. Okay. After this gets ascended, that's gonna be +9. So we need a hot single crit rate roll and we're there. This one can roll it. It didn't. And this one we already have equipped. Balance the same. It's close, damn it. Real close. If I level this to 16, it could roll crit at the end. Piss. Rolled absolute garbage, this one. For real, for real. +9 crit rate means it's gonna be free off, which technically speaking could be a Slayer accessory. The attack is not gonna get too hurt because this is not leveled yet. It's gonna be -10 speed way things are though, so it's a bit suboptimal. What is the best silver farm? Probably Spider. Spider 20. But that goes if you actually sell accessories. You could also farm a lot of 12 free Brutal, so you can sell all those shields, that kind of stuff. It's rough. It is rough. I don't know. We could try to keep it back at what you had already, because it was definitely a good build, but without. The ignore defense part. Okay, we kind of deleted what we already had built, but there's almost ignore defense built in there for Tholin. Almost. Yeah, that's how you want to be progressing for the most part, Bonzon. That's how you get the chickens. Problem is you need a little bit bigger, better savage pieces. Can't really carry two savage builds right now, huh? gonna require this chest from Ezio. Where does Savage go? And we're still far even like this. Okay, so this build needs 65 plus 9, 26 more crit rate. That's not that much crit rate, but it is crit rate nonetheless. Wait, that gets us there. What was I worried about? Oh, because we're slow as shit. Right. Crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, chronophage, by the way. What are you ascending to? Not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, so something like this holds a lot of merit, actually. After this is leveled. Accuracy is nowhere near for you to be landing weaken.
I'm not sure, but I think it's passive. Ignores accuracy on bosses, no? I don't remember. But,
was that it?
Game.
Oh shit, you're not wrong. Cool. You are not wrong. Okay, so this build is gonna be a bit better. If this ascends into speed, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Few glyphs here and there. Potentially should be around the 200s. So yeah, ignoring defense like this would be great. We didn't hurt the attack too much. 5,500, it was 6,000, wasn't it?
I think so, around there.
Oof, close to 7,000. No, actually. What? Yeah, close to 7,000. I don't know. Test it around and see if this brings you more damage. This one is not glyphed yet, so that's gonna bring you a good amount of extra attack. This needs to get ascended a few more times, you do have the needed stuff as is. If this goes into 20% attack or at least speed, that'd be great. This one is not leveled, so that's a good amount of attack missing. This one can bring more crit damage on the next level. A lot of glyphs missing here, +5 attack potentially. Yeah, stuff like that should get you a little bit closer to the other builds. And now 25% ignore defense definitely should be showing. But yeah, it's up to you which build you want to be using. Eventually you will need to bring him up there. Okay, what is the Fharakin looking like? Bit on the sluggish side. She needs to be hella quick. Anything else is gravy. Gravy, basically. So, again, let's give her a quick save. Delete all of these, I guess. If it doesn't have speed on it, it's probably not a Fharakin piece. She needs to be quick as fuck. Double speed here, not bad. Okay, Classic Arena is over. What did I manage to get myself? Number 6 spot. Well, good amount of energy. Couple of more fights and I could have had a good amount of defense gems, that is. But to be fair, I did not have any Classic Arena tokens left, so it is fine. Also, why am I not sharing my screen with you? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I was looking at
the
stream.
Yeah, could have been watching real time for a while now.
That's okay.
Close. Classic. Okay. So yeah, double speed here. Got the +10 out of these two. Pretty good. For your speed boots, would be best if we give speed plus speed. Perception ain't bad. I saw that your this guy had speed on speed. Where are you using him?
I'm only using him on Arena, to be honest. At the moment, I have not used him on any team.
It's not ideal having to swap around with your Arena idiot. But yeah, in Arena he needs to be as fast as possible, so I guess we can leave it like that. But if you're tackling things like Chimera, it's not a bad idea to be using literally your bestest gear. So let's just make a preset for your Chimera, at least. Like, you could be using your best gear on endgame pieces of content like Chimera, Hydra, that kind of stuff, and then just re-equip everything else where you took it from. But it's definitely not a very high quality of life, but even I do it, so it's the law. That is an insane glove you have there, even as flat HP. You take it and never look back. This, again, flat defense with triple speed, not the worst, but let's try and find something a bit better. Flat defense again, sadly. See what kind of perception pieces you have. Double speed on this, double speed on this, not bad at all. We could clap a few just for the sake of getting a few accuracy here and there. And what's the rest gonna be? An accuracy chest technically gets you there, but do you have a good fast accuracy chest? Doesn't seem like it. This one's okay-ish. It could level up into 2 speeds. Problem is you don't have a good speed weapon. Do we have a good speed perception weapon? Hot single. Double me. There we go. So we can put another speed piece at the top, like this helmet. And there you have it, 313 speed without breaking a sweat. This one's not even maxed. There you go, perfect. Now that's a good build right there. This is what a Chimera build should be looking like.
That's fast as heck, yeah.
Fastest accuracy, saving it as a global, saving it as a personal. And now you could be actually doing some good stuff in Chimera with this build. And this is even without glyphs. Like, look at this. All of these, if you just give it plus 3 speed, it's gonna go into the 320s. Alrighty. That's not a great relic on her. You might wanna keep her alive with something like this. She wasn't giving turn meter boost, was she?
No, she does not. Only speed buff.
So yeah, this for the sake of some stats is not the worst. But what would be a good relic on her? Yeah, it's actually Orb is listed as an okay relic on her. Me, I guess. Actually, I thought it was something else. I thought it was the one that deals damage if you have higher HP, lower attack. I don't know, some nonsense like that. There was another kind of orb, wasn't it? I'd say this would be a much better gem on her. This one can stay, but another one also wouldn't hurt. So yeah, this would be a pretty good Hanorok build. Who else were we bringing there? Pelops. For Pelops, I don't even know how to build him, man. Like, he's such a weird champion to build. You definitely want more HP on him, but you haven't leveled this, so there's that.
Yeah, I have him on a damage build. Maybe it would be best on full HP, I don't know. For a bigger
It looks
shield.
okay, actually. In all fairness, it actually kind of looks okay as is. Obviously, it's not going to be an ignore defense. All things considered, it looks quite alright. Trying to level up the HP items so we can benefit decently out of those. Gonna be using nothing but 5 stars or 4 stars or less, because you probably still haven't gotten the max glyph quest mission, was it? This one leveled would be great, but for now let's just get the HP done. So HP is trying to look decent. Not too amazing, but decent at least. Wouldn't be bad if we can give him one more immortal piece, that's for sure, but... Don't you have at least some speed boots? Honestly, the crit cap is not that important for this guy, I'd say. I would sacrifice the crit cap for... This one looks pretty alright. A lot more HP on it. A bunch of healing, that kind of stuff. Honestly, maybe we can just give him crit trade gloves and call it a day. It's gonna be a lot over crit capped like this. It's not that big a deal. This one's actually pretty decent glove. We even rolled HP percent at the end, love to see it. So now we can remove some of those crit rate items that don't do much for us. Like this one for instance. And we're still crit capped, and just give him some decent speed shield or something. This'll do. Okay, I think this is a bit more balanced build, a lot less crit damage obviously, like, let's not pretend, but like I said, his idea is for him to be bringing a decent amount of HP for your team, so you can actually protect them from dying and also smack a little bit of damage here and there, why not? So yeah, something like this I'd say would be a bit better of a Pelops build for you for now. Technically speaking, we could even find another immortal helmet or something. Speed, HP, crit damage. Crit cap went to shit. It could level. Yes. It could ascend. Crit damage. Can't say no to that. This one can level. Piece of shit. I guess we can put down the speed crit rate shield. Might as well. Yeah, now it has a good amount of HP, defense, speed is alright, the accuracy is there, and you're also going to be healing him, I guess, which is not the worst. Not the best either, if we gotta be honest, but... looks like a Pelops build to me. Might even be working on some solo action or something. Who's the last champion we're bringing here? The Gore. The Gore is probably going to be looking sad. With the Gore, you definitely want him to be on HP as much as you can. Defense is cool and all, but the HP is where the healing comes from. So if we can find him some main stat HPs, that'd be great. So far, I'm not seeing anything great though. Doesn't look like it. HP with HP percent. Rolled one for everybody. Not ideal, but it is better than what you have. Defense, some res, some HP. Not the best, not the worst. HP, speed, no HP percent. Yeah, Raid is not a great game if you want to be lazy on it. In order to be lazy in Raid, you gotta do a lot of work beforehand. That's how they get you. The more work you do, the lazier you can get with Raid. Some HP percent here, not the worst. HP percent, but he is slow as mud. This has some decent substats. Speed, HP percent, can't say no to that. Not bad. But again, speed is what we really want to see. This glove looks quite good. To be fair, Rector Drath could share a build with him. They need the same deal, both heal from their max HP, so having high HP, high speed is gonna be the way to go for both. So I kinda like what you did with this build. Again, bit on the slow side, but I'd say you could be just sharing this build between them. Yeah, we can leave it like that, I guess. Okay, once these get maxed, the HP should be looking a lot more formidable. So yeah, something like this could be a good team for Chimera Brutal. Not gonna have time to be testing it right now, but it definitely looks like it's alright. So yeah, give it a check, do let me know how it works out. Chimera is not that hard, but you really need to know what you're doing depending on which form you're fighting. The ultimate form, the first move and the fourth move. No, the first and the third move. It steals your buffs, so try not to be buffing yourself right before that thing happens. The second form, try to be dealing damage as little as possible because you're going to be killing yourself off with your damage dealers. In the Lion form, it's actually not that hard. As long as your highest defense champion is not your reviver, you should be fine. Highest defense, he's nowhere near highest defense. Pelops is, so Pelops is going to be taking the hits from the Lion form. And on the Viper form, be ready to cleanse and don't go in with a lot of buffs. So basically, a couple of turns before it turns into a Viper form, do not buff your champions at all. Like, literally just A1 if you have to, but do not use your buffs, because if you do, you're gonna get a lot more damage out of that Viper form. So yeah, all around, I think we did some decent stuff for your account. Hopefully we didn't overspend too much silver for you for the gear enhancement event. Oh my goodness, we did. But still, it is what it is. You should be able to farm out a good amount of silver by the time you need more for the next enhancement, so it was for a good cause, but you got yourself some decent items leveled, some good ignore defense builds lined up, that kind of stuff. Sadly, you don't have yourself a Neri just yet.
No.
As soon as you do, Sand Devil is going to be a lot easier for you. In terms of a solo farmer, I'm not sure who can be a solo farmer for you just yet. Pelops might have some merit. I know Ezio might have some chances of solo farming here and there, but his build is going to be much different. It's going to be full regen. It's going to have a lot of HP, a lot of defense. The damage is basically going to be coming from the poisons. So you're not going to be building him in high crit damage, high attack. You're going to need high HP, high defense. and accuracy for the poisons to actually be landing, but you might want to look into a solo farming build for him. Alrighty, man, all around that's gonna be it for now. Hope this helps you out, and yeah, does look like the account is on its way to be doing some good things. Definitely looks like you know what you're doing, you know what you should be looking for on who. And yeah, the account did look like it's on the right track before me. Now it's gonna have a little bit bigger, better damage, a little bit faster here and there, that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Yeah, thank you as well. Hope to see you around in the chat.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Alrighty, bye. Okay, that's gonna be it for the first account. Now let's see what else are we gonna do. With the second account takeover, which is gonna be with Lewis. Alrighty, I'll log it in. Ready for the gear cleanse? Always. Always isn't. Okay, let me try and call Lewis. 3 mil power over here. We're gonna try and clear Brutal Hydra, Chimera, Faction Wars, Live Arena Team Comp, Centranos normal, Gear Cleanse if possible. Nope. Okay, class of 2019, so this account has been around the block. Quite a few champions, not that much power though. No mythicals yet. Quite a few Legos though. Yeah, sucks to be you, Ains. Get to work, buddy. What can I say? Ain't gonna get to it itself. We have Raphalos on the account, that's pretty strong. Spidey is pretty awesome, for Chimera especially. The other Lego champions, plenty of baddies. Plenty of baddies, damn. Kaja worth leveling. I don't know what he took, but could have been better. Could have been better. Arbiter, no blessing. Okay, Brutal Hydra, he says. Increase speed, ally protect, provoke. On a free turn cooldown if booked. She is not booked, sadly. So I don't know about that. This guy should be on the team. If we're gonna be doing Brutal Hydra, I'd say. Let's put this guy there as well. See who are we gonna have as provokers. A lot of provoke option. Yeah, Harima is a good one. Decent damage. We are gonna need some good HP burn for this Rathalos to be doing his job. But I don't think we have such champion here that's gonna be getting the job done for you. I don't know. Spell up's worth it like that. Perhaps. We're still missing a lot of things on this team. I think Ugo checks a lot of boxes on the things we're missing. Merciless accuracy chest. If it has a lot of speed, it would be a great 4-piece Merciless for a support champion. Don't forget, Merciless could be a great support set just for the cooldown reduction. And heck, even if it has a lot of crit rate, it could still end up on some debuff nuker. Like an Ezio, even though it would not be ideal. What did Fighty do? Oh. She could be instead of Ugo. Oh, she also brings Perfect Veil. I mean, in that case, let's just remove this guy, and Fighty is gonna be in here. And all we need is a Reviver, and we're there. Ugo is also not that important here. Good decreased defense champion instead of him. Her, that is. Not ideal. This grill? Yeah, this grill ought to be good. Yeah, with the passive, she's also a reviver, so this ought to be it. We don't have increased speed, however. So somebody like the Gore would fit in nicely here, because we're also missing healing. The Gore might be a little bit too good, though. Oh, we do have increased speed with Fighty. Wait. Okay, we don't. So yeah, I'd say Tagore would be the way to go. Where the fuck is your Tagore, man? Oh no. This account does not possess a single Tagore? Are you fucking kidding me right now? How? Well, in that case... Well, in that case... How the fuck don't you have a Tagore, man? Did you feed him or something? Don't make me get over there. Insane. Did not open a single Tagore from 2019, my guy. Jesus, dude. Insane. Yeah, you can try this as a brutal Hydra testicle. We have Perfect Veil, increase speed, decrease speed, cooldown reduction, decrease defense, damage, damage provoke, damage survivability, HP burn. I think we have all bases covered. Somebody built in a hex set would be a good idea. Maybe this grill. Yeah, pretty ass indeed. Yeah, somebody in a curse set would be ideal. Hot single curse champion. Oh, there you go. Already uncursed. Good man. My man. She's already decently quick. I'm assuming she's missing her perception chesticle. Would have been nice if you farmed yourself a good amount of event dungeon, but you didn't. Okay, I think this is alright. Let's look at Chimera. This account should be fighting... What the fuck, bro? What is this useless clan you're in? What is this pathetic excuse of a clan you speak of? Full members? Most haven't been logging in from 5 business days, huh? $23 million power people in this clan and you're not even downing fucking hard Chimera. Like, how useless is this clan, my guy? Yes. Leave this clan immediately and look for better things, because this clan is useless for ya. This account should be at least finding brutal hordes. Minimum brutal action. Spidey's gonna be a part of it. Astrid can be tagging along. Ezio is doing alright over there. We need a proper reviver here. Reviver of the proper kind. Noldua gets the job done. Okay, who else should come for this fight? We need another trial monster here. Raphalos can bring a good chunk of damage, but it's gonna be without HP burn, so I don't know about that. Geomancer is alright. Brings a few debuffs and such. He's going to be bringing ally attack, basically. Increased accuracy is not a bad buff to be bringing. But we don't have a good champion to bring it with, so fuck that. Add the Mifa? Why? I'd say this team is already nice and healthy. I think we have the support aspect done. We need some utility is what we need. The fuck? How'd you get in there? Phillips does bring a lot of buffs, so that's not a bad idea. Why the fuck am I with headphones if we ain't talking? I don't know. I'd definitely try some like this. Sounds a boo, right? Faction Wars. Let's see what that's about. Well, the factions we have for today, they're already completed. The factions we don't. Can't do much about them if they're not opened. Sylvan Watchers, well, just level up some champions, man. Ruella is a good champion from these. This guy was alright, I think. Not really alright. Nah, you just don't have great Sylvan Watchers. So I don't know if you can actually handle this as is. You just don't have the champions. Can't really help you much without the champions, so keep on opening stuff. Once you get them, you should be there. For orcs, it's just a matter of leveling up a few good ones. Seer is gonna be carrying you so freaking hard. She doesn't care about attack, all she cares about is crit damage, so if you can get this skill to do crazy max HP damage, you're gonna get there, so try building her into ignore defense with high crit damage and decent speed, and that's gonna get you there. And just level up a few good stuff out of these Legos. I think Jag was pretty good. Wasn't Jag pretty good for Chimera as well, by the way? He's just a damage dealer though, isn't he? This one ain't bad. Yeah, Jag is actually pretty good for Chimera, I think. Good old Jagger. Point. 3.5. Not that amazing, I guess. Sounds alright though. I don't know. But yeah, with orcs, Seer, Zorgala is pretty alright with her decreased defense. Especially if you have her in cruelty, and you do at 4-star, which is nice. This guy can help you on orcs. And if you have the gore, that helps. Without the gore, it's gonna be kind of rough, because you don't have any reviver here. So if you open yourself the gore, you're gonna be getting there. And without the gore, it's gonna be pretty hit and miss. You're probably gonna have to level them to 60 if you wanna not be dying, bring somebody in a bolster or a shield set, that kind of stuff. This guy helps, so you can actually bring a lot of provoke. I don't know about this guy. Yeah, it's a matter of champions, basically. Undead Horde, Skinwalker, and Knight's Revenant. You have Rotos here, so that should be easy with Ultimate Death Knight especially. This guy as well. This guy. And what are we missing? Honestly, I don't think we're missing anything. These 4 champions should get you there alone. And you have this guy. Level this guy to 60 or at least to 50. Bring him in a shield set nice and quick, and this should be easy. This guy to collection. He's a reviver, turn meter booster, so he's an amazing champion for faction wars. You can use him in all sorts of places, heck, even against Hydra. If you don't have good revivers, as we saw, you don't have that many good ones. So this should be pretty easy. Why did I close that? Knight's Revenant. Rector Drath's in the house. This guy can help. This girl helps. Yeah, level up a few champions here. Miscreated Monster is decent. So yeah, these 5 champions should get you there. You have revive, you have support, you have damage. What else do you need? For Skinwalkers. Skinwalker is missing in action. This guy is a nice reviver, so you can level him up. But you simply don't have good damage dealers here. This guy brings nice ally damage. This guy brings Hex and shit. He could deal some damage, but not enough damage, I'd say. This guy is useless as shit. He does bring decreased defense and block buffs at least, but for the most part, pretty shit. Maybe level up Fane. She can be a good amount of damage. So this guy, this guy, this guy, that guy, and Fane. But she's quite the glass cannon show, so she's gonna need a lot of support. So yeah, a lot of work to get these last faction wars done, but at least for Skinwalkers, I think you could do it with these champions. Live Arena Team Comp. Damn it, man, you want a lot of me, huh? You want a lot of things. Live Arena Team Comp, you say? Ezio can be a part. Estrid is pretty fine. But no, Arbiter would be better. UDK could be okay. Hard to say, bud. Hard to say. Not seeing any too amazing champions for Arena, dude. No, the Arena aspect is kind of rough, I'd say. Ezio is a great Arena champion. Estrid could be a good speed lead, but obviously Arbiter is supposed to be better. I don't see a good stripper over here. Maybe this guy? I guess Noldua is good. So maybe something along these lines instead of Seeker, though. Maybe one more nasty damage dealer. So we have Strip, we have Protect, we have Damage. How's it going, Safe? How you doing? How you doing? Who's the last damage dealer gonna be? He had Harima in his team. She's not the worst, far from the best nowadays, though. Maybe Rhodos. Rhodos is nice and annoying, actually. Yeah, I think actually I like this team a lot. I think I feel this team could be good if built well. UDK slow as shit, high res, high defense HP kind of deal. I don't have accounts to give, I have an account to give away, but I'm not exactly swimming in accounts to give. How'd you get scammed, bruh? Yeah, this team might be pretty nasty on Live Arena. Something along those lines. What about Centranos normal? We're already pushing hard nicely. Cockblock. Has this guy unlocked? No Lemonici on the account, sucks to be him. Minaya is pretty maniacal against this guy. The hero reduction is pretty cash money here. How good is Dagger at doing that? Not good. Neither is Minaya though. Well, I mean, that's a pretty valuable lesson right there, my guy. Why the fuck would you agree to something like that? What the hell were you thinking over there, Chief? Should have played around it. Rector Drath not level is kinda criminal. Maybe some along these lines can get Centranos done. But this mana needs help. Bruh. How's it going, lads? How you doing? How you doing? Where the fuck is the silver on this account, bro? Nice rolls, by the way. Bro gave me 6 fucking things to do on this account and gave me 2 million silver to do it with. Sounds about right. What could possibly go right? I don't think we're anywhere near to the accuracy needed. Okay, a bit closer. This one's important. Wish I could upgrade the rank. How much accuracy do we even need against Centranos? $375, man. Without a banner, that's gonna be rough. Just start yourself a new account and be smart about it this time, man. Like, getting scammed was a pretty rookie move, not gonna lie. In this day and age, how does one get that? Well, this one's much better. Much more accuracy here, though. Not very many glyphs. Okay. This looks like it should work now. Just do this so it doesn't forget. Yes, happens to the best of us, Jesus. Okay, let me just quit it so we can fix the team. No preset for this guy. Try something like this, but it looks sketchy. Yeah, we're just chilling for now. How's it going, Lewis? You there?
Hey, Chris. Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, didn't leave me with much silver to work with, but I think we went through a lot of things already, theoretically at least. I'm trying some Amius right now, but it doesn't look too hot.
Yeah, I'm actually watching the live right now.
I'm gonna give it a...
fighting Amius. Yeah,
I'm gonna give it my
hearing enhancement.
the good old try, but I'm not feeling too optimistic about this one. There's not enough good gear. Could you slap a pair of headphones? I'm hearing myself twice.
Yeah, but I was trying to work on that, and I've been spending a couple hours trying to get it done, but
It's
yeah,
gonna be rough.
it's years and
Let's see if a 5-star Manaya is gonna get us there, but it's kind of looking rough.
The right champions with the factions.
I went over them. A few of them you are missing champions, but a couple of them I think you can just level up a few and get there. For orcs, kind of a damn shame you don't possess Tagore. He would be an insane inclusion even on your Hydra team, but it is what it is. Without him, it's gonna be kind of rough.
Yeah, well, I was out, so I don't know if this is the first thing you've been trying. I don't know if you tried the Hydra team that I mentioned.
I built you a Hydra. I mean, I threw the champions together in order to build the champions in the sets. I haven't really tested them, but it's literally going to cost you 30 million silver probably, so can't really do that right now. But yeah, okay. I think you have the champions in order to be tackling Brutal Hydra, and also make sure to find yourself a better clan. The one you're in just is way too weak, like you're not even killing hard Chimera, which is insane.
Yeah, it's been kind of rough. It's been kind of rough lately. I just did like almost 300k for my rewards on the CVC, and
CVC is pretty worthless place to be spending your resources on for the most part, especially if your clan is Dogwater. Oh fuck!
We had a lot of people inactive. We had like over 10 people not doing pretty much anything.
In this fight, Rector Drath is gonna help big time. Yeah, we do not have leveled up Rector Drath. She's another single reviver. Not ideal, but without her, I'm not sure this is gonna work out.
Yeah, and I never worked on her because I one of the first voids that I got was Godseeker and Eerie. I just
Godseeker is good. Yeah. Right now she's not in this rotation, however, and even if she was, she's not very amazing for Amius because she does cooldown reduction, which is a great way to get your teeth kicked in.
Let's see. Yeah, my last edition was Fighty, the Lizardman.
Yeah, Fighty's real nice.
Lego. Yeah, I just got her, and I've been trying to force them into my my Hydro comp.
Yeah, she's gonna be top tier for Hydra, for Chimera, both places. She's gonna be your go-to champion. Just brings way too much, so yeah, definitely use her to her full potential. She is nutty. What's also nutty is the damage we're about to receive. On the second form especially, and Manaya is looking pretty dead. Not having books on her is not gonna be good. Can't really use the A2 because I'm not gonna have it on time. Yeah, there's simply not enough healing going on here. The reviver is barely reviving. That kind of stuff. Big boy damage. Manaya lived somehow.
Yeah, the closest thing I've done is pretty much half HP.
Mm.
But then it goes into the Eclipse form and he just wipes me out.
He is known to do that. Problem is, he went ahead and went with the second skill here because we had decreased defense thanks to Rathalos, which is not great. His A1 brings decreased defense, so we're back to square one, which is not a great square to be back on. Let's see if we can... Problem is, Rathalos doesn't even need accuracy here for him to be doing the thing. So that's pretty rough. Yeah, a lot of things are gonna be nasty here.
I know it probably won't even be close to what we need, at least to upgrade the gear. But I guess we can clear out the core. Try to get some silver to work around.
It's not about the gear. The champions are not that hot for what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Amius. I'm talking in general for the other stuff.
Well, I mean, for the other stuff, we don't have too much more time to dilly-dally after we're done with Amius. That's probably gonna be it. But, yeah, it's, would have been nice if we had a little bit bigger, better gear. At least a little bit more silver, that's for sure. Can't really go ahead and start doing builds without silver after all. Not even sure it was a bright idea to revive right now, because we're about to get our teeth kicked in. Sad dead Manaya noises. Yeah, maybe level 60 Manaya could help. Like, this is just too far away. But Manaya would be the key to this. Because she's one of your heal reduction champions. The other one is pretty useless if you ask me. Gruckus was actually not a bad champion to consider. But Manaya does more. Her healing is great. Maybe bringing her to 60 would get you there. But it is a pretty rough fight. I don't know about that. Getting yourself a Neri is definitely a great idea to be farming Sand Devil 25 a lot, because a lot of your gear is begging for Ascensions.
Yes, I just got back into the game like maybe 1-2 months ago. And I've just been working my way to that.
Eurogrim might be a good inclusion indeed if you can support him though. And right now we can't really support, huh? I don't know, something like this. This way we remove Rathalos and his decreased defense, which kind of messes things up. But for this to work, both of these probably need to be 60s with a good amount of HP. Oh shit, where the hell's our reviver now? I mean, we did remove her, but who can we remove in order to have Seal of the Drakes here? This girl also helps a lot. I don't know. Is this the preset you use for this guy? Yeah, I know Draft's a reviver, but I was kind of hoping to have two because she's a single reviver. I don't know. It's rough. You might try with leveling those to 60 and see how that go, but it's gonna be a long shot.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely can be soloing Sand Devil like this, who's gonna be your damage dealer. Even this guy could be a damage dealer if you build him in 500 accuracy for Sand Devil 25. Ezio could be a good champion as well, but again, 500 accuracy is not going to be very easy.
Yeah, the closest the closest build I got with Fharakin is like 430, 440.
Surely you can get more. Yeah, for Aniri to work here, this is definitely not her build. It has to be in a regen 4-piece. Something like what Eurogrim was rocking, basically. You have plenty of stuff. These are great. Six-star would be much better. So none of those. HP with defense percent, these have a lot of potential. The chests are nothing to write home about. This one looks okay. Yeah, I'd say this one's oughta get you there. Double HP, some speed, looks promising. Speed HP again. Yeah, I'd say we can slap this one. That does it for the Immortal. The speed is almost good enough as is. We haven't even looked at your accessories yet, but we will soon. Double HP. Guess that'll do. This one's shit. HP percent. Yeah, your helmets are looking pretty dog water. I guess this'll do. Double defense, didn't roll any HP. You could try and see what this rolls when you have more silver. I guess this will do for now. HP, defense, speed, HP percent, yeah, that's good. Okay. A few glyphs. This one leveled. More glyph. Yeah, the speed is close to what it needs to be.
Okay.
I mean, it's not solo, but you get it. For the masteries, these are not her masteries. I'm gonna reset these.
Yeah.
Definitely need this one. We don't care about this one. We definitely care about this one after you farm it out. You can also grab this and a little bit of this, and these are your masteries. As for the relic, you are gonna need this one, but try to do Amius first and then build your Aniri so she can start soloing here. Okay. Definitely farm a couple of more Minotaur runs for the 3000 extra HP. That's gonna be great. We really don't care about these two. Honestly, we don't even care about this, so you literally just need 2 more Minotaur runs and her masteries are done. The rest is just garbage. This one doesn't do anything for you. Neither of these do anything for you, so just grab this one and you're done with her masteries. No need to waste time there. Her books are done. Ezio has enough accuracy for now, but here's what the fight looks like. See you around, Sunshine. Thanks again for being here. You can't really auto it just yet. Okay, stupid thing is this guy lived. So maybe he's not gonna be the damage dealer, but he does deal decent chunk of damage, I guess. But yeah, you gotta manual it until you can actually reach auto farming potentials, but I don't think it's gonna be with Ezio, huh? Because him not dying is gonna mess things up. He needs to be dying, because if he's not dying, Aniri is gonna waste her revive on a food champion, which is stupid. So you basically wait for this guy to fall asleep again. Don't waste your revives until then. Once he falls asleep, Ezio does the big boy damage. Aniri revives herself with the passive, and then she revives Ezio if he died. First time he didn't. Second time he also didn't. So this is kind of silly. Resisted. What the fuck, man? 300 accuracy? How dare you resist? Okay, now he dies. We do not want to revive him. We revive him when it's time to deal the damage once he's asleep. So that's gonna be right after Aniri dies. She revives herself, and then she instantly revives Ezio too. Not instantly, you use her skill. There she go, out like a candle, revive, deal the damage, rinse and repeat kind of deal. But Ezio's damage is nothing to write home about, that's for sure. Yeah, he will be messy here. He's not a great champion for this. He's gonna get this one done, but for the next few, you're gonna need somebody else. Even Fharakin that gets the job done. Geomaster can kind of work. Fharakin works. Basically somebody that deals either max HP or HP burns or poisons, that kind of stuff. Wow, this was so shit. This is literally gonna take 5 business days to happen. It goes into auto once you actually pick the right nuker and also reach the right levels. Right now we're too quick for this to be on auto, and Aniri is going to be reviving before she needs to, and that's going to mess it up. So it has to work like clockwork, basically. This is what it should always look like. But Ezio 50% of the time refuses to die. How dare he? Pretty nice that we have a 5-star Brimstone on him, but for the most part, he's not gonna be what we want here. Ninja would be a great champion, Newt would be a good champion, but obviously I don't see those on your account.
Yeah, I'm working on well, now with the fusion fusion mechanics. with my
Getting Newt would be good.
Once I get the 3 token, what champion would you recommend to get first?
I mean, comes down to what you're trying to break down. Newt is an all-around great champion for everywhere. Wixwell is great for clan bosses. Titus is great for clan bosses. That kind of stuff. Comes down to what you're trying to tackle next. Newt is definitely a great all-arounder, but he's also easy to get from a normal shard, whereas Titus, only from voids. I'm actually kind of shocked they haven't nerfed Titus all this time. Like, he is clearly breaking the game for far too long.
Yeah, I've been trying to work and get. I was thinking about getting either Newt or maybe the 2 token cost Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter is a good champion. He's not gonna change your account or anything like that. Whereas Newt definitely is gonna be pretty amazing for Chimera, for Clan Boss, for Sand Devil, for Fire Knight cards.
For Fire Knight Heart is something I'm looking for.
So definitely Newt first. Newt first, no questions asked, but it's gonna be a while. Maybe you're gonna open Newt by then, who knows.
Yeah, I was trying to rush the Marius missions since I came back to the game, but
they're very hard to rush.
I'm stuck on that right now. I need to clear
Fire Knight 7.
Be able to.
Yeah. Well, good luck when you need to clear Fire Knight 10 on auto. That's where the money's at. Why won't you die? And one more rotation and we're there. Go. You also have Seer. Seer. In terms of max HP champions. That can be useful. Cold Heart can be useful. Any other good max HP champions on your account?
No, not really. And I just got Seer recently. That's why she's not level 60 yet.
This girl can do it, but might as well just bring Fharakin. And it's gonna be the same deal. Basically use his skill only when he's asleep. Yeah, this crit is gonna carry you for a while. Geomancer? I mean, Geomancer is good, but this guy also brings poison damage, so it's a little bit better. And also Geomancer kills himself because he is gonna... turn meter decrease, and that's gonna mess things up, so I think it's not a good idea. Same can be said for Cold Heart, by the way. So this is what you do, only use the A2, bring the HP burn, the poison, and this is the damage you could be expecting out of him. Rinse and repeat a gajillion times and you're there. That was pretty useless. Now this guy dying like that. Guess I'm not against him dying. Makes the run a little bit faster because the damage is going to be pretty negligible. I'm not sure now that you said it, Dutch. That is something to think about. It might require Aniri to be a lot stronger than she is. If that does happen... Oh, nice weak shit. Yeah, perfect time to be bringing a Magic Affinity champion here. If that does happen a lot... might be a good idea to swap Cold Heart. The cool thing about Cold Heart is she does not need accuracy, but she still has 3% chance to mess shit up. The 3% rule is such a bullshit thing to have in the game, but we have it in the game, so enjoy, I guess.
What about using Draco?
He's alright. He's alright. It's not a bad idea indeed.
Yeah, I mean, at least for this affinity, because with the Wicked...
yeah, basically right now you're just trying to reach the last stage and then really work out who's gonna be your forever Sand Devil champion for now. But here it is. She literally turn meter reduced, and this is indeed gonna mess up the rotation now. If you see her destroying her HP, this means she fucked up the rotation. Most probably. Yeah, he's supposed to die, but he also turn meter reduces just like Cold Heart does, and that is gonna fuck up the timing on Sand Devil 25 full auto. If this right now turn meter reduces, this means Aniri is gonna revive before, and there it goes. It did indeed. Turn meter reduce. So this basically means Aniri is gonna be reviving right before this guy's gonna do the big hit, and that is in turn probably gonna mess things up. Like, look at this, Aniri's ready to revive right now, and we have 2 more turns still that is needed.
Right now, with the current with the current state of my account, should I be focusing more on doing this or working my way up with masteries?
I mean, depends who you're missing masteries on. For masteries, all comes down to the champions you need masteries on. Like, masteries are, yeah, do them. But when there's a good tournament, it's definitely worth trying to push Sand Devil. Like right now, we do have Prism. A short event with Sand Devil. It's also giving a medium stone. Definitely not bad at all to be getting that when you can. And also, it is gonna increase your account level quite a lot. Plus 12 speed on the boots, plus 20 crit damage on the gloves, plus 20 attack on the chest, that kind of stuff definitely does add up. But yeah, Sand Devil is definitely not something you should prioritize too much. Definitely not over masteries, but masteries are not something that really is going to take up that much resources for you. Like, how many champions do you need masteries for right now? Only get masteries for champions you actually are using on a lot of places, not just for a restricted secret room or something like that.
Yeah. I'm working. I was working with Fighty and Steer.
Yeah, get their masteries for sure, ASAP.
Yeah.
Armiger? Armiger also turn meter reduces. But that's with the A1. On the A3, maybe? God damn, this is taking so long. Literally, Ezio was faster, damn it. To be fair, we could have built this cold card with a lot more crit damage. That would have helped big time.
Yeah, that's a build I've been running for ages. Just to speed farm Spider 20. I haven't worked on a solo Spider 20, so I have like 3 Color Hearts in the team. Timer.
Don't you have a good HP burner that can solo it nowadays? Probably not. Didn't see too many amazing HP burners. Oh, come on, bro. Ugh. One more rotation. So yeah, basically this is how you need to slowball it until you actually reach a farmable stage, and from the champions I'm seeing, this one actually does do well. Fharakin does well.
I just got Selena Soul not too long ago. So
Who? Who that? Oh, the rare? Yeah. Why can't I see champions that deal damage based on max HP, for fuck's sake? This guy might be worth. Yeah, if you build this guy with a ton of crit damage, it might actually work out. You don't need to book him. It's all about the... Yeah, it's not even cooldown reducing, so who cares? So yeah, maybe try with Septimus. Septimus Maximus.
Yeah, I have full masters on him too, so...
That's good. So, yeah, just A2 every time the boss is asleep. Revive him when the boss is asleep so he can clap cheeks. I think Septimus is gonna get you there. Would have been nice if he has Brimstone as well, but... would be a bit too nice now, wouldn't it? So for now, I'd say he'd get the job done. He's already 60 for ya. He doesn't need accuracy, which is nice. Yeah, give it a try with him. Alrighty, man. All around, that's about it. You can watch the replay to see the rest of the stuff we did. Built you a Hydra prototype, a Chimera prototype, Arena prototype, and for Faction Wars we talked a little, so you can give those a check. So, yeah, have a good rest of your day and see you around.
Alright then.
Alrighty, bud.
Appreciate it, Cruz.
Have a good one. Bye.
You too, man.
Okay, enough takeovers for today. I think it's time to do the giveaway, guys. If I didn't know any better, I think it's time to do that giveaway. Not for this account, of course. But my second account is up for grabs. So let's use a random comment picker. Oh, here we go. Okay. Continue with recommended cockies. Entering is over. Basically, whoever already dropped a comment on the relevant video is entered. So yeah, let's grab the thing. Huh? Grab comments, damn it. Get YouTube comments. How many people do we have? 42 unique comments under the video. So let's see who's gonna grab that second account of mine. Stage 25 on all 4 dungeons. Nightmare campaign already finished and even entered into Gold Arena. Kinda nutty. So yeah, let's see who's gonna be the winner. Master Tony, I never win anything, so maybe this is my lucky day, I hope. Well, apparently it is. Apparently it is, my guy. Apparently you did get lucky right there. Nice. Kinda funny little comment there. Kinda cool like that. Let me share the good news with the guy. If it loads the comments, of course. There we go. Giveaway given. Master Tony. Good stuff, good stuff. 3 days ago. Love to see it. Right. What else we're gonna do for the remainder of the stream? I do have some Faction Wars to Faction War. So let's see what that's about. Lizard people, Sacred Aura. Do I need to kill a boss today? Please don't. Nice, I don't. Okay, what them lizards do? Let's just fuck him off with this team. Let me throw a little bit of gear here and there. Who else do I want to bring? Decreased defense from Draco is kind of nice, but I need him faster. There we go. Go ahead and do that then. Silly cat. Alrighty, let's clap some lizard people cheeks, or more like clap with some lizard people cheeks. Alrighty then. Uh-oh. Here, damn it. Piece of shit. You dumb bitch. Oh, come on, bro. Why won't you die? Oh, come on, bitch. Just shut the fuck up. God damn, the stupid fear never lands when it needs to. Peak gameplay right there. Thanks for that game. Would it kill you, the fear? Okay, that'll do. Gotta say, having to fight these faction wars on a daily freaking basis, it's a little bit too much raid, for real, for real. I don't know what you can do about it, but you really need to do something about it. At least I've done something of a good things about all of them at this point, but it was a lot of work, and also it is a lot of work, like 15-20 minutes daily to manual all of these fights. Not like you can auto these no matter how far you are. Most of it not exactly auto material, is it? 2 minutes on the first wave. Gotta love it. Oopsie. That's not good. That is not good. Mm-hmm. Piece of shit. Well, now we're screwed. Yeah, good luck surviving that, bitch. Fucking fear, man. So fucking fun, you know? Peak gameplay right there. Thanks for that, game. I'm having so much fun, I cannot stand it. No, literally, I can't stand this. For eel. I can barely contain myself right now. I don't know, dude. Would it be too much if this is like a fucking daily reward kind of deal? Like, if you've unlocked it, just give me the fucking daily reward from the highest stage I've cleared and call it a day. Like, fucking hell, man. It is diabolical having to do this every fucking day. 2 to 3 times, like, fuck me. Something really needs to be done with this shit. I'm okay with everything else in the game, really. Like, even Chimera is kind of fun. Kinda. Very, very kinda, but at least it has some skill to it, and it's always the same thing once a fucking week. Twice, I guess. But this, daily, like, fuck. Bro, thanks. What the fuck, bro? Jesus, man, not like this. Not like this. Wait, are you freaking Angelo from Hearthstone, or just Angelos have a thing for me? Because I've had an Angelo admirer for quite a while now on Hearthstone. He's been missing in action for a while now. What the fuck are you doing in raid as well, man? The fuck? Still riding that scooter and whatnot in Brazil? Duh. I was 8 years old, damn it. Oh, come on, bro. Again with the stupid fear. Again with the stupid fear. Just fucking die, man. It's a fucking 50-50 for crying out loud. Thank fuck. Oh, bro. So annoying. So annoying. Fucking hell. And now my favorite part, gotta rebuild all the champions we had to ruin for the sake of doing this on a daily basis. A few shits slipped, huh? Literally on a daily basis. Imagine doing this on your phone. Imagine. Lydia. 1 more hour. Okay. That's about it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You know how it go. And yeah, thanks for watching again. If you also want an account takeover, check out the calendar link. And if you want to support the channel for free, start yourself a fresh new account through my premium download link, which is super stacked right now, mind you. So yeah, would appreciate the support. What's the hard rewards? Mythical relic action. This shit. So can't really skip it now, can ya? At least 1 mythical per month. Can't say no to those. Not one mythical, but one mythical shot more like it. Gotta say, the bar is pretty low. But yeah, thanks again for being here, guys. I'll see you next time. And yeah, have a good one. Bye, dudes.